Hi, I'm Andrea, and this is a vlog review of Wanderlove by Kirsten Hubbard. Um, Wanderlove is a book that I've wanted to read since the first time I really stopped to pay attention to it. I was lucky enough to win an ARC from Random Buzzers via Twitter, so thank you, Random Buzzers. Even though I'm sure you're not watching this, but still, thanks. Um, the story is about Bria, who has just graduated high school, is going on this trip, a backpacking trip. After graduation, she's just gone through a pretty rough breakup. Is disconnected from her family, from her friends. Her friends bail out on her, and she's just decided to go on this trip. She schedules it with this group called Global Vagabonds, and the brochure makes it seem like it's going to be, all the beautiful people, and it's going to be really exciting and amazing. But when she gets there, it's like older people, cranky people, and she knows that it's just a generic trip, and it's not going to be what she's looking for. She sees these backpackers, and they're young. They're like a few years older than her, and she really is sort of envious or jealous of their experiences, and they befriend her and invite her along. So she just leaves her group and takes off with Rowan and Starling, and they are brother and sister. Starling has to leave, so she leaves Bria with Rowan because Rowan's gone through some pretty rough stuff over the past few years, and Starling, his older sister, is worried about him, so she leaves Bria to kind of look out for him. So now not only is Bria in a third world country with very little money, but she's also with this guy that she is attracted to, but is determined not to get involved with. And so it's that journey, and it's lovely and beautiful. And if you are a fan of travel, and really who isn't, but if you are early into that, then you will love this. Also, Bria is an artist, or she was an artist, and she sort of gave it up for the guy that she's no longer with, and it's also kind of her journey into getting back into her art and to the person that she always wanted to be before this guy she gave everything up for him. And that leads me to like the biggest thing I have to say about this book. If this is I would venture to say that could be, I hope you can't hear that. This could be like a real life changer for teen girls or young adult girls, whatever, because a lot of the book is about not losing yourself in a guy, not losing yourself for a guy, not changing and wrapping your world around his. So it sends a really, really great message as far as like self-actualization. Yeah, it's just pretty great. Also, another great thing about the book is the artwork. Author Kirsten Hubbard filled the book with a lot of her artwork, and it's sort of like kind of a combination of a book and Bria's sketch pad. So I'm going to show you a few of the pictures, a few of my favorites. This is part 3, the island. Isn't that beautiful? Kind of simple and lovely. Another one. Here is a sketch of the island that they're on. Backwards. Yeah, so and like all the different places she hangs out during the day while Rowan is leading his diving lessons, because he's like a diving assistant, certified diving assistant, whatever, and she is afraid to dive. So that's a big part of the story. Here is a really changing moment in the book. The ruins, that's Bria. And just so you know what Rowan looks like, that is Rowan. So that is, those are the drawings in the book. I'm having a hard time keeping it together. Okay. Another thing about the story is Rowan is a really, really cool guy. Not your typical love interest, and I don't even know that you'd call him a love interest for a lot of the book. It's not about that. It's not about her spending the entire book trying to get the guy. It is about her trying to find herself. But Rowan is like pretty spectacular. He has a troubled past, but he is a very a quiet, great guy that you slowly get to know throughout the book. But so yeah, there's not a lot that more than I can say other than this is lovely, amazing, and you should read it. This is my first book by Hubbard. I think her other book is like Mandarin. I would really like to read that and see how the writing is in that, because this was really great. Just really beautiful. So I'm going to just share one of my favorite quotes. I have a lot, but I read this without taking notes and I had a hard time finding them, so I'm just going to share probably like one of my top 2 to 3 favorites. So let's see, and this is kind of like the whole message of the book, so I thought it was perfect. Because he's also wrong about tonight. It is important, the most important night of our whole trip. And tonight, I decide, will be the night I'm all in. No more holding back, especially after my humiliating non-dive. Now, more than ever, I need to prove that I can participate, that I'm not going to let anything or anybody hold me back again. To Rowan and to all the others, but especially to myself. So, yeah. Just a really lovely, great book. I feel like I didn't give a ton of information other than the overview. I don't want to tell you every single thing that happens, and like I said, it's just lovely and amazing, and if you like contemporary young adult, you'd love it. Even if I think anybody could love this book, and like I said, it's a great book for teen girls, young adult girls, moms. Get your daughters to read this because it's going to change their lives. I know it really would have made a huge difference in mine if I had read this when I was like 16, 17, 18 years old. So anyway, that's my review of Wanderlove, and thanks for checking it out. Bye.